Hey folks, welcome to another VR video. Today we are checking out Area Man Lives by Numinous Games and Cyan Ventures. This is a game that's been a long time coming, let me just tell you. I played this initially when it was called Untethered on the Daydream View platform, and now here we are on the quest to...
Our new shipment of comics hasn't come in yet, so we're a little light today.
Alright. So before we get started, I do want to thank the MetaQuest Ambassador Program for access to the hardware we're using in this video. I seem to be a bit of a
Don't be
zombie.
shy. Come on in. Don't touch anything. Just kidding, of course.
Don't touch anything. Just kidding, of course, okay?
Utopitech is buying up everything.
Utopitech,
Pinata
there we go.
Pete's used to be an offbeat little staple of our community. Now it's all monkey gloves and eagle eyes. What a gimmick. No offense. Your Utopitech enhancements are real cutting edge. And my biggest complaint is that Utopitech is building a mindless consumer base. Just grab one of those bobblehead raptors. Cheap, mindless junk. But I can't keep enough of them in stock. People are lining up for them. You may have noticed my service bell. With your Utopitech Eagle Eye enhancements, you should see a little asterisk floating near the bell. If you use the laser to grab the asterisk, you'll see more information, like a footnote to the world. I
To
don't go
repeat
in
the
for most
tutorial, ring the
enhancements,
bell,
but I
okay?
really dig the footnotes. I add them to everything. They're never about anything important, so don't get too hung up on them. Once you've read the
So the
footnote,
narrator is adding
in
footnotes
fact,
to
I
everything,
just added
okay.
a footnote above the door you came in. Turn around and check it out. Now, I suspect you came in here looking for a great adventure. I love a comic book world. You have to slow down and really imagine the action to get the most out of it. Reminds me of those old-fashioned radio dramas. Do you need help picking up the comic book?
I don't.
Use your laser.
Late night, in a town that goes to bed early. So if you haven't figured it out, we are now inside a radio drama. In VR. Also kind of comic book style.
Late night in a town that goes to bed early, one DJ sits alone in a seaside radio station.
30 seconds until you're on air, reading your live lead.
Well, practically alone. There was the producer. It's hard to ignore that guy. The DJ's heart began to race because in just 17 seconds they'd be on air. 13 seconds now. 11. 7. 4.
Hey there, Night Owls. This is Taylor, serving you a healthy portion of the best local music with a dash of the rest.
That'll do. I've heard worse. The show's off and running now.
Tensions are rising here at S'more Beach, where a riot is on the verge of breaking out. Local businesses are protesting the city selling the naming rights of the beach to multinational conglomerate Utopitech, owner of You Want Some More, supplier of s'mores and s'more-related accessories.
I don't know why people are so mad. S'more Beach is pretty cool. At first they were gonna call it You Want S'more Beach, and that was way worse.
Local businesses are still angry about the tax break the city offered the corporate s'more suppliers. We'll update you as the story unfolds.
Hey, I was so transfixed by your performance, I missed the last call that came in. It went to the answering machine. Can
Sure.
you check it?
Hey, Taylor. You don't know me, but I think you're supposed to help me. I know that sounds weird, but all week I've been having these premonitions, I guess. And I was trying to ignore them, but what if they're important? You know? So I thought, okay, I need to act on these clues I've been getting, and I need a sign to confirm it. Then your show came on, and you said, "This is Taylor," and my middle name
Of
is
course it is.
Taylor. So I think you're my guide. I'm gonna keep listening to you for more clues. So you keep doing your thing.
That guy reminds me of some of the crazy people I met at AA. This town attracts nuts like a cashew convention.
Alright. So we got a commercial now. Oh, not new favorite mug.
You know coffee stains
I
your
do.
teeth. Rick from Rick Rolling in the Morning's teeth look like rusted out oil barrels.
Oh, regional weather. Flash flood warning on the county coast until...
Hey, Slugger, that's Mindy's. He's the afternoon sports DJ. Yeah, it arrived this morning. I don't know. Doesn't look regulation to me.
It's cool.
Watch it. I'm tired of fixing all the equipment around
Got
here.
star charts, constellations
No
above us.
respect for technology anymore. I told Alistair Kent wasn't allowed in here. You can thank him for that. He's always running my ceiling tiles with those pencils. Rick from Rick Rolling in the Morning just ignores the little...
I like that the subtitles follow you. With a 9-pound hammer. Oh crap.
We're required to run an emergency broadcasting test today to keep our license. Only we don't have all that newfangled fancy schmancy equipment you had at the station you
Uh-oh.
came from. So I need you to record the message yourself. Just turn to the white script, hit the record button when you're ready, and read it. Super simple. Even you can't screw it up.
This is a test of the emergency.
Hey, wait, I just thought of something hilarious. Maybe try to do it kind of robot-y sounding, you know, like mechanical machine voice. I am a robot talking like a human.
This is a test.
Oh, and where it says beeps, just read those too. Our sound effects board is on the fritz, so really put some oomph into it, you know, like beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Sorry, just one
What?
more thing. Don't feel tied to the beat.
Okay.
Put your own spin on it, like wah wah wah, or ooga ooga, or neener neener. Whatever you're feeling.
Okay. Beep, beep, beep. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. If this had been real, emergency instructions would follow this message. Beep, beep, beep.
That was inspiring. Don't you go leaving me to take a run at an acting career now.
All right. Monkey eye glasses. Let's try this one. Oh, wait, it's the monkey glove one. There it is, monkey glove. Do you remember what life was like before Utopatech Eagle Eye glasses? Lame, mostly. Well, life just got even cooler. With Utopatech's new monkey gloves, you'll interact with the world like you're a telekinetic robot monkey caught in a futuristic fever dream. It's so bad. Bad as in good, not as in like bad, bad, good, bad. Want it? Utopitech is on Highway 4, wants you to be a tester in the Monkey Glove program. Call 555-4313.
Are you just pushing buttons in there? If you want to record something, the scripts with sticky notes need to be recorded tonight.
Alright, so the news lead in. And now here's the local headlines.
Perfect. I'll cue that up to play before the next news segment. Thanks.
Commercial break.
Man, this job is boring. Want to take a few calls?
Come on down to the grand reopening of Small Beach. Today we're kicking off opening weekend by having a small...
I'll have the clock count you in and tell them the best call this hour wins 2 all-day passes to Pinata Pete's.
Okay.
I knew it.
Come on.
I
Great.
knew there was an emergency. You've been guiding me all this time, giving me clues, and this just confirms it. I hear you loud and clear. Today is the day I've been preparing for. Just keep letting me know what I have to do.
We'll be right back to playing your favorite local artists and solo artists right after this quick commercial break. We can keep commercials short so you can play more of the music no one else will play.
We've got some calls coming in.
Did you hear this?
I'll patch them through to your phone.
Are you
Most of
sick
the
of
time they
hanging
wanna
out at
talk,
movie
but
theaters and
always
bowling
hang up
alleys?
before
Bring the
you
kids to
get your
Pinata
calls.
Pierce,
Can't bring it back.
with 14 rooms filled with pinatas. For
Hello,
15
you're on the air with Taylor.
Unlimited pinata smashing action. From
Oh,
sweet treats to
I'm on
gross
air?
snacks,
Yes, you are.
Cool.
bring down from the next pinata. But you do know
Well,
that instead of hearing
I'm a beachcomber. I have a metal detector. I go search for treasure.
Is she eating something?
One morning, I found a case with a clue on it.
now that we're on the news,
It said something like, finding you is like finding a needle in a haystack. So, I mean, I figured it out. I'm real good at puzzles and stuff. I went to Haystack Rock, and there were all these candles and flowers and a shovel with a note. And the note said, say yes. So I dug there, and I found a jewelry box. The ring inside was the most expensive thing I've ever found at the beach. I sold it, and I bought a nice boat.
Nice.
People are so stupid. We're actually calling from the boat right now. If you don't believe me, watch the sky over Haystack Rock.
There it is.
Did you see that? It's because I'm on a boat.
Can you believe her?
You're on the air with Taylor.
Raccoons are being tortured. I can hear them out there every night by the tech building near Highway 7, and they cry their little raccoon
Oh,
cries,
no.
and you can hear them behind the dumpster, and they're just bawling and crying and screaming, and you can hear it.
Sorry, I try to pre-screen the calls. She told me a story about finding herself. I tried to hang up on her, but she slipped through.
You're on the air with Taylor.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How about yourself?
So have you seen that show where people bid on storage units that are put up for auction?
Sure, all the time.
Yeah. There's these people who buy abandoned storage units when the owner is defaulted on their payments. I can't believe they can do that. These are people's personal treasures and stuff, auctioned off to guys in tank tops and gold chains and stuff. Anyway, I went to one, an auction, and I wasn't wearing a tank top or anything, but I did win a unit. Got it real cheap because this one was sight unseen. They didn't let us
Bet
look
he
at
lost
it.
his shirt in the deal.
Actually, I made out pretty good. There was like 1,000 bingo daubers in the unit. And my aunt plays bingo.
Nice.
She's like really connected on the bingo scene, so I had a hookup. I sold all of them. The rest It was gravy. Some troll dolls, little homies, Hello Kitty collectibles, that type of stuff. Yeah, it was a gold mine. I still got 45 wigs I'm trying to get rid of. All the same style and color. If someone wants them, tell them to make an offer. Here, I'll give you my phone number. It's
Cut 'em off. No phone numbers.
702-515-90.
Never let them give out the phone number.
You're on the air with Taylor.
Yeah, thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I'm a driver for Uber. Been needing the extra cash, you know. So anyway, one night I found this briefcase that someone left in my back seat. I thought it might be locked, but it was unlocked. So I opened it to try to figure out who it belonged to. I mean, I wouldn't usually, like privacy and all that. Anyway, I opened it, and there were like hundreds of tiny sealable bags.
Whoa. Ask him what was in the bags.
Really? What was in the bags?
Each little bag had hair in it, like little locks of hair with names on them. There were little labels in each with a girl's name on them.
What the heck? That's crazy.
What did you do with the hair?
Yeah, and to top it off, there was like this zipped up part in the case. I opened that, and there were teeth, hundreds of teeth.
Oh my gosh. Make a joke about the Tooth Fairy. Joke about the Tooth Fairy.
That would make a lot of money from the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, I never found the owner.
Ask him if he still has it.
Do you still have the briefcase?
If you're wondering, I still got it. Looking at it right now, it's beautiful, actually. I mean, it's beautiful, the things you can
Maybe you
learn
should
about a
hang up.
person. Sanders Moeller had a lot.
Let's try line 2.
Cashew Convention. People in this town are nuts. Maybe we should call it a night on the call-ins.
No, I want to pick up line 2.
Well, maybe one more.
Yeah, let's do
Can I
one
take
more.
this one? I've always wondered what it feels like to take a call on the air. I never thought I really would after all this time. Do you mind?
Go for it.
Hey, you're on the air.
You still taking calls on weird things people found?
Yep. What'd you find, kid?
Well, my second cousin asked me to house sit once when he was traveling for work. While I was there, I looked through all of his stuff, and I looked in his closet, and I found this journal. He and my mom weren't speaking at the time. They were in the middle of this huge feud. So I started reading the journal, because I thought it was a diary or something. Maybe there'd be some juicy tidbits about my mom. But then I realized it wasn't really a diary at all.
What was in the journal then?
It was filled with letters to an imaginary kid. The first letter was 10 years old, and he wrote a letter at least a few times every week. There were hundreds of them. Like he was writing to the child he wanted, but never had.
Oh, wow. What did the letter say? Do you remember any of them?
Yeah. There was one I won't forget because I was in it. I actually have it right here. I wrote it down. It said, I saw my cousin's kid Brian today. He was getting ready for his baseball game. He's a nice kid. I think you two would have been good friends. I always wanted to play catch with my son in the backyard. I would have taught you my curveball. It's unbeatable.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to upset anyone.
No, sorry. It's just heavy. People don't think about what it can be like for men who don't have kids. Women tell people how they feel about infertility or miscarriages or things like that, but men keep it to themselves.
Or write it in journals, I guess.
So your second cousin never had any kids? Still?
No. Kind of wondered if this was a kid he made both together, or if he had a kid out there somewhere, or gave up a kid or something.
I never had any kids. I had an angry dad. I never knew scared of him, hating him. But then as a teenager, I learned he had a mental disorder in the family that he couldn't help it. So I tried to stop hating him. But then I was scared of myself. What if it was genetic? What if I became like him and did that to some kid? I didn't. I'm fine, but I never had kids. I didn't want to take the chance.
Yeah, so, thanks for taking my call.
Put on a record or something. I just said that on the air.
That you did.
Huh. That guy really wanted to be a dad.
So play that record, but I have a voice message.
Yeah, this is Brian from You Want Some More. I need you to get on the air as fast as possible and clarify that these are replica coonskin hats. They're not made of real raccoons. We're getting irate phone calls from people accusing us of murdering raccoons, so you need to fix this or we'll pull all our advertising from your station. Okay, I hope things are going great over there.
As if we don't already have enough to do. I guess you better get on the air and clarify. Say whatever you think is best to calm people down about the raccoons and the stupid artificial coonskin hats. Terrible marketing plan. The lights will count you down. You have a few seconds till I'll broadcast you live, so start thinking about what you want to say. Maybe that guy should foster a kid or volunteer or something.
When will we get there? Because we've got to go.
I don't know where we are going. If I did,
Hey folks, just a tip. The raccoon skin caps are artificial raccoon and not in any way harming real raccoons. Hope that clears it up for you. Feel free to buy a cap and wear it wherever you go.
Hopefully that's enough to get him off our back.
Another message.
All those angry calls they were getting just proved people are listening to the
Wait, that's a real phone.
say that message or salespeople can use it to prove how effective our advertising is.
Hey, I saw that sign, and it's a good thing or we would have missed that turn. Thank you for that.
Hello?
Now I see S'more Beach signs, so I think I just keep going past the beach store and I take a left. What's your address there at the radio station?
I'm at the recording studio.
I can't hear you. What'd you say? You know what? Never mind. John found a promotional map in the seat pocket back there. We're not far. Be there in a few minutes, okay?
Did he say he's coming here? Tell him not to come here. This is private property.
I'll see you in a few minutes.
What? I can't hear you. I said I'll be right there. We'll see you in a few.
He can't come here. What is this weirdo thinking? Did you lock the doors when you came in? I'll check the back door.
Oh yes, magic darts. I'm supposed to play darts.
Not now. That's corporate. I have to take this.
Alright, enjoy.
Hey, Hal, what can I do you for? It's what? You can't hear anything. I told you we needed that maintenance 3 months ago. Yes, 3 months. I said, we don't get that replaced, we're dead in the water.
It's really
What do you mean
Is
you
this
don't remember? I
a
sent
pet
the
of some
work order
sort?
to Alice. What do you mean Alice doesn't work here anymore?
Uh-oh.
Hal, I can't work like this. Take a look. I don't have time to take a look right now. I've got crazed vigilantes and incompetent talent and broken soundboards to babysit.
Incompetent talent, he just called me.
I'm not about to get struck by lightning. Yes, sir. I understand, sir. Yes, I'll do it right away. Okay, the station manager just called and said the signal's out. I'm going to check out the antenna. But hey, the plus side is maybe no one was hearing this train wreck of a show. Be right back.
Okay, hey, I'm heading to the Schuylkill River.
Maybe I could do that too.
I don't know what I'm looking for or how much of the river to search. Plus, there's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 other rivers.
Sorry. I'm in my own head.
More specific for me.
Let go of that call.
Everything.
I forget, you're not in my same train of thought. I mean, do you think I could foster kids or volunteer? Or am I too old?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, that's right. I could do that. I'm going to look into it. Sorry. I know you're not my life coach. Just thinking out loud.
So some more beach over here. I don't really know how to play the darts. There we go. Uh-oh. Something doesn't seem right. So what we're looking at out here, the beach, of course. So the power outage and everything.
Did you see that? I don't know how to describe it. I was on the roof looking at the antenna, and it was like the darkness got darker. It was like the opposite of lightning. And there was a feeling, too, like, you know how you can sometimes feel electricity in the air? It was like that. But the feeling was different. Warm and soft instead of cold and tingly. This must be what everyone's talking about. It was surprising. I don't know what it means, but it felt significant. And it happened to me. I know that sounds hypocritical, and I could find a way to explain it, I'm sure, but it felt more important than that. I felt seen. Does that make sense? I couldn't fix the antenna, though. We need a signal booster, and I don't have one, but maybe we're not supposed to keep broadcasting tonight.
Maybe not.
Maybe something bigger is happening here. Yeah, right.
So my days as a radio DJ are pretty numbered at this point. I think I might have just lost my job. I have these weird monkey hands. And I know something hopefully pretty big is coming. What's that glow?
Hey, Taylor, it's me. Your signal's out, and I can't hear you leaving me anymore. Anyone in there?
I'm right here.
Also, it looks like the power's out. Yeah, John, I don't know. They've got to still be inside. Maybe something bad happened here. What if they're the ones that I'm supposed to rescue? John, call 911. Go away. No, wait, hold on, John, don't call. I hear somebody. Hey, you there? You're okay? All right, good. All right, so here's the deal. I need your help. I'm on a mission to prevent a catastrophe. Your radio station has been telling me where to go, but now all I'm getting is just this static. So I need you to get back on air. Cool, please?
I couldn't help you even if I wanted to. Our power is out. Our antenna's broken, and I don't have the transponder I need to fix it.
Well, maybe I can help you if you just let me in. Only, hey man, I really need your help. I don't know who else to turn to. I think I did a really bad thing.
Uh-oh.
What can you see outside the window?
I can't see anything. Just flashes of light.
Well, look, maybe if your radio program can't lead me anymore, you can just tell me where to go, maybe. You draw me a path on our map or something. Look, I've been trying to trust all the subtle things that I think you're speaking to me, but it would be easier if you just gave me like a full plan right now.
We need to get rid of this guy. Tell him to leave.
Unfortunately, I need you to go. Here.
Way to go. That should send him on his way.
Hey, isn't that where your wife went? No, yeah, S'more Beach. You don't know where that is? You don't know the jingle from TV? Come here for all the fun. Though we ain't got so much sun, we've got some treats to eat. So come on down to S'more Beach. Something like that. Nothing? Oh, come on.
It used to be called Raccoon Beach.
Oh, okay, well, thank you then, Radio Man. It used to be called Raccoon Beach. John, calm down. We're gonna find her, I promise. If the power is out here, I'm not gonna hear Taylor telling me where to go. So, look, do you know where to find a transponder?
Don't just stand there looking dazed. I think there's a page from the parts catalog somewhere on the bulletin board. The faster you can get him out of here, the better. Tell him where he can get a transponder.
Carol's Wicker Furniture and Radio Accessories Emporium.
Carol's Corner. Yeah, no, I got it.
Carol expanded into radio parts, huh? That shop has everything.
Uh-oh, the computer's
That old
rebooting.
computer booting up. We don't have power anywhere else in the studio. Can you see what's going on with the computer? It's always been a little wonky.
My name is Huck, waiting for a command.
My natural language processors lead me to conclude that they don't really want your help. I deduce they were just trying to get rid of you.
Yeah, no, it happens to me a lot. You know, all I want is to help people, but instead, I don't know, it always seems scared of me. You know, I want Taylor to be different. I'm going to assume the best, Captain. Taylor hears and understands me. Taylor wants to help me, and Taylor has a plan. A plan to prosper me and not harm me. Plans to give me, you know, like, hope. And I don't know, a future. It may not seem like my trust in Taylor is founded now, but as the great George Michael sings, you gotta have faith.
Uh-oh. Things just got a little bit crazy.
Are you awake in there? You look a little dazed.
Yeah, this is a little strange. That was very odd. And now we're in the passenger seat of a
Tune in next
truck.
week to learn why Rascally Pete's favorite trousers were filled with peanut butter.
A toy truck.
You didn't think narrating your life was my only gig, did you? If this were an old-fashioned radio drama, the strange voices you were hearing would make a lot more sense, and I'd be catching you up on the adventures you'd missed.
Previously, on the adventures of Area Man.
Of course.
John had been on the way to the beach with his pregnant wife Sarah when their car broke down. John called a tow truck. Sarah called John a few choice names, because, of course, their unpredictable misfortune must have been his fault, somehow.
I wish you would have tried to start it one more time.
Are you kidding me, honey? I tried it 4 times. You watched me.
Yeah, well, you've just made it really obvious that you don't care if we go camping with my friends or not.
They're your friends. So no, it doesn't really matter to me, but it matters to you, and you matter to me.
It If I mattered to you, then you would have tried to start it one more time.
Wow.
4 times.
Don't shout at me. The driver can hear you.
Too embarrassed to continue riding in the tow truck, after fighting in front of the driver, Sarah got a ride to the beach. John vowed to join her at the beach as soon as their car was repaired.
Do you know what part of the beach your friends are camping on? When I get to the beach, where do I meet you?
If you'd been listening to me this week at all, you'd know.
Honey, this won't take long. I want to meet you, but where should I go?
Ugh, just call me when you get to the beach.
But there's no reception at the beach.
And perhaps John could have gotten the car repaired and joined his pregnant wife on a pleasant camping trip. But the most chilled-out carjacker in history had other plans.
I guess that's Rick, probably, right?
Hi, you're not my tow truck driver. Where'd he go? Hey, man, sorry. I need to use this truck. Lives could be at stake.
Could be?
Yeah, like, I'm not totally sure. I just have this feeling that something's wrong, and, well, I'm the one who's supposed to stop it. Look, I knew I needed to find a pregnant woman crying in the rain and a rocket tow truck, and then I found both. So, look, man, I'm on the right path.
Okay, get out of the tow truck or I'm calling the police.
Truck, block cell phone and Wi-Fi signals.
Yeah, you can't do that.
The request to block communications requires an authorization.
Oh, yes. The tow truck is equipped with an AI navigation system named Huck.
Use code 82571.
All signals on consumer channels are now blocked.
Bingo bango, here we go. Did you just lock me in? This is not okay. Hey man, it's only not okay if you make it not okay. If you can just accept your lack of control, your psychological discomfort will in fact ease. You are completely unhinged. You've just hijacked me. No. I have calmly and without violence commandeered the use of this vehicle for the greater good. So let's take some deep breaths. You can't change this. Let's get the radio turned on. Well, because the radio is leading me.
The laid-back area man listened to the radio for secret clues, which led them to the radio station.
Which is where I am.
But with the power out and no new information, the area man wondered where to go next.
Should I enter Carol's Corner in my GPS?
No, that's not how this works. See, I need to feel led. The songs on the radio have been leading me all evening. Taylor won't fail me now. I'm sure of it.
So, you just want us to sit here and wait for the power to come back on? You think the DJ who just refused to let you into the studio will send you a sign over the air? And how would that even work with the power being out at the station?
Well, then maybe we should go to the power plant. If we can restore power, I can keep listening to the radio station.
This is absurd! Just take me to Oscars!
Oh man, I really need you now. Where are we going, Taylor?
I have an idea. How about you take me to Oscar's Auto Shop and you can wait for a leading at Oscar's instead of parked right here?
Yeah, look, I can't go anywhere unless the radio tells me to.
The radio is out. It's over. And seriously, my wife is so angry with me already. If I don't meet her at the beach soon, I'm toast. And who knows what that explosion was? But it came from that direction.
Now, with the latest local news, here's Paul Itzer.
There it is. Huck, did you do that?
I did not. There appears to be an anomaly in my electrical system. The radio turned on by itself.
But the power is still out at the station. Look, the neon's still out.
Yep.
And there's no light coming from the windows. There's no way the station is broadcasting.
That's exactly right. It's a miracle. Taylor, where are we going? Play us a song.
Front door locks are disengaged. Alright, so where are they going?
Taylor didn't trust the man who seemed somewhat delusional.
These lyrics make me wonder if Taylor intends for us to travel to Oscar's Auto Shop.
I do.
Unfortunately,
Boo.
If we make our way to Judy's artichoke stand, there are more roads from there.
Then we'll wait here. We will wait here until Taylor plays something about the artichoke stand, and then we'll know for sure where we should be going.
When your thrusters have no power and you've lost trajectory, aimlessly you're floating in the void of zero G. I tow you back to Hondo for a very modest fee. 15 million miles driving through the starry sea. When your spaceship has broken down, I will lift you up, tow you to town. Stranded spacecraft, yeah, I've known some. If you break down, I will rescue you. The rocket tow truck sure gets lonesome driving through the dark. That's the hardest part.
The man Taylor could hear seemed to genuinely believe that Taylor was leading the ragtag group of adventurers. And Taylor was hearing voices, so who was Taylor to question the bounds of human sanity? What if Taylor really could send them a message about where to go?
What if?
This commercial makes me wonder if Taylor intends for us to travel to You Want Noodles. Unfortunately, we can't get there from here. If we make our way to Judy's artichoke stand, there are more roads from there.
Then we'll wait here. We will wait here until Taylor plays something about the artichoke stand, and then we'll know for sure where we should be going.
To know who my daddy is.
Ah, broken artichoke.
No!
Suck 'em, slurp 'em, gobble 'em up. You want noodles.
That's the stuff.
So I've got this artichoke record. I want to put on the record player. The problem is I have the Rocket Tow Truck record on the record player. It's not letting me remove it.
Well, don't just sit in there wasting oxygen. I restored a little power with the generator. Might as well listen to some tunes. Throw a record on.
I want to listen to this artichoke record, but it's not letting me.
That funny feeling that you get in the pit of your stomach that you should be doing something to help? Taylor had ignored it. The direct commands of a disgruntled boss. Taylor ignored those too. But now, for no clear reason, Taylor reached out, grabbed a record, put it on the record player, and hit play. Taylor knew there was probably a right record to play and a wrong record to play, but all that mattered at this exact moment was that Taylor's action proved that Taylor was still a sentient being capable of thought and action.
I don't know what's going on here.
These lyrics make me wonder if Taylor intends for us to travel to Oscar's Auto Shop.
Bit more proud. I drove myself a tow truck for the interstellar crowd. The distances were daunting and the clientele was loud. 15 million miles driving through this darkened shroud. When your thrusters have no power and you've lost trajectory, aimlessly you're floating in the void of zero G. I tow you back to Hondo for a very modest fee. 15 million miles.
Well, we should be helping the area man. I'm not really sure what to do next. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Hope you've enjoyed this look into KQVR broadcasting. I'll be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some VR for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.